All right, good evening, family. This is another video from A Taste of the Good Life and First Family Life channel. Taste of the Good Life is our cooking channel. We bring you greetings this afternoon, which is a weekend, a Saturday, from our kitchen to yours. Another nice video. We decided today on doing rice in my new rice cooker, my first time using it. And we're going to do my favorite. I'm not cooking in the house. Fish and shrimp with vegetable grill packs in the smoker to keep from cooking in the house. But if you don't have a smoker or you don't put it on the charcoal grill outside or a propane grill, you can put it in the oven if you want to do that. So let's get started. We're going to start off first by seasoning our meat. We're going to start off with our shrimp. We're going to go ahead and season that. Just a little bit of ground black pepper. Just a little bit of ground black pepper. I'm going to go ahead and season my fish while I'm at it, since I'm going to be using black pepper and salt as well. Kosher salt. Simple as that. Okay, now on my shrimp, I'm going to add some Old Bay seasoning. And that's kind of all we like on our shrimp. Black pepper, kosher salt, and Old Bay seasoning. Just get a generous amount on there, since that's kind of the only seasoning that we put on them. I like them coated well. Okay, there we go. I'm going to flip them over. I'm going to flip them right over so that we can black pepper, salt, and Old Bay seasoning on the other side. Here we go. Black pepper. Salt. And a generous amount of Old Bay seasoning. There we go. It's coming out great this time. Hope everyone's having a blessed weekend, safe, respectful one to the other. We all, no matter what color, race, creed, or background, we all family. All right, that's going to do it for those, because when I add my lemon and my garlic butter, that'll be the other seasoning on that. So let me go ahead and do my fish. With my fish, I'm going to add a little garlic butter. I already have black pepper and salt on one side, and a little bit of garlic butter. That's going to take care of my garlic and butter at the same time. You know, I have to have my Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. I've been out of, if you watch my other videos, I love my Greek seasoning. I've been out of it. And a little smoked paprika, I have to have that. Instead of just regular paprika, I'm using smoked paprika, since this is orange roughy fish. I'm sorry for not calling it out. It's orange roughy. So that'll do it on that side. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. This is orange roughy. I believe this would be my wife and my daughter's first time having orange roughy. But I'm sure they're going to love it. There we go. This is what you call coarse black pepper. A little salt. And here we go. Garlic butter on this side. I love this garlic butter. I have been seeing other chefs use that, so I found it Creole again. And so far, I like it on different types of meat. Smoked paprika. There we go. And normally I would add olive oil or avocado oil to my meat as a binder and to keep it from drying out before I do it. But since I'm going ahead and putting it in the smoker, I'm going to go ahead and add it to my pans. Instead of doing them in the aluminum wrap, I decided to try these pans today. So now we're going to get to our vegetables. My vegetables, baby carrots, peppers from my garden, bell pepper, red and yellow. And let me find, here's some of my bell peppers from my garden. And then onion for me. I'm not going to put it in the wife's and the daughter's. And then tomatoes. And then quite naturally, asparagus, our favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and get it oiled down in about maybe 3 tablespoons of avocado oil. Go ahead and get that a generous mix. Avocado oil. Look at that. I've washed and dried all of my veggies. They've been washed and dried for over an hour while we went to the store. That looks so good. So I'm going to go ahead and get my black pepper added in there. Generous amount of black pepper. We can eyeball this. Oh yeah. We can eyeball this black pepper. I love black pepper, so I want to make sure I get a generous amount in there. Okay. Salt. We don't use a lot of salt in the house, so I think that'll be good enough. Now, Italian seasoning. Vegetables ain't no good without Italian seasoning on them, I think. I'm going to put a little bit of that garlic butter on there so I can get my garlic and my butter flavor in there. Look at that, by eyeball, probably a tablespoon. I don't want to overdo it. And my original Creole Greek seasoning. Probably about a tablespoon of that. Looks like a lot, but it's not a lot. It just looks like a lot. Okay. So I'm going to get that mixed up. Look at that. Them veggies look good. Look. Them veggies are going to be great. They going right on top of the fish on the bottom, shrimp on top of the fish, and the veggies on top. And they going to cook in that smoker for about 40 minutes since I got the temperature down low. And we got some rice cooking and we're going to enjoy ourselves. All right, family, let me prepare my aluminum. All right, family, here we go. I'm going to prepare one pan. It's going to be 3 total, me, my wife, my daughter. I'm going to prepare one pan so that you can see how I do it. And this is my first time using a pan because I usually just use aluminum and do a foil pack. But I already have my avocado oil already in the bottom. I'm going to spread that around a little bit. And I'm going to grab a piece of fish, put that in there with that avocado, grab some shrimp, put some shrimp down in there. All right, there we go. And I'm going to grab some of these veggies. Get some of these veggies in here on top of that. Whoop, I better not put no onion in the wife and the daughters. or pepper. Sorry about that. Oh, there's that onion again. All right. That looks well right there. All right, let's get some asparagus spears in there. All right. Now, a little lemon on top. And then I'm going to squeeze a little lemon juice on top of it. All right. I know y'all seen that seed. I need to get that seed out of there. All right. There we go. All right. There it is. So I'm going to pour a little bit more olive oil on top so it don't dry out. And I'm going to mix up my garlic butter and get it on top. Mainly on my fish. All right, fam. Here we go with this garlic butter. This room temperature butter. Mixing it up with minced garlic. I like using minced garlic. Fresh garlic is the best, but I'm always on a time schedule, so I like using minced garlic. All right, there's that garlic butter mixed up pretty good, so I'm going to take a generous amount and get it on top. And we're going to get it wrapped up with that foil. And this is exactly how we're going to do it. I got 2 more to go, and we're going to get it on that smoker from anywhere to 30 to 40 minutes. That's all we need. The smoker is set at 250. All right, fam, there's one. I got 2 more to go. I'll see y'all at the smoker. Soon as me and Coco came out the house, you could smell the food cooking in the smoker. Let's go check on it. Oh, look at those veggies. Them tomatoes, I'm taking some of them tomatoes off, take to my mother. Oh yeah, you can smell that grill. Cooking at 200. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it on off. Let it cool off, take my food out. Hey mama, Coco, say hi. Where you at? All right, family, we about to get ready to conclude this video. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to help our channel out. Here's what we looking like. We're going to plate it up. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's going to go great with that rice. All right, let's get it plated up. All right, family, there it is, plated up. We hope you all enjoyed this video. It was quick, easy, simple. That's what our family channel motto is about. We don't claim to be the best chefs or even a chef, but just nice, good home cooking, affordable, easy. Look at that fish. Ooh wee. Look at that fish, just tender. Look at that. Let's see if we can find a shrimp. Oh my God, look at that shrimp. I got to be to keep it on camera. That rice. You're talking about some good eating. All right, fam. Love you. Tune in.